Morning. Right, I've just got into the peg on my new syndicate again, down for my 5th session. I'm just getting set up. As you can see, I've got gear everywhere. Videoing this in HD this time. I got a no thanks to somebody on eBay. I sent off some memory cards for last time and they sent me some dodgy ones, and as a tip there for you, just check on the percentages before you buy, otherwise you end up like me and battling to get your money back from a wrong one. So yeah, but now I've got a nice big memory card for this camera. I can video it in HD for you, and we get some nice, hopefully catch some fish, and we get some stunning footage for you. So see how we go. And the wind's blowing down into this corner here, as you can see. It's looking really nice. So see what happens, eh? Quite excited, as I always am when I get down onto the bank. So I'll finish getting set up and I'll speak to you again later. They don't come much uglier than that one, do they? But get her back, eh? Had me a little common last night, just a double. The wind has gone ever so cold. So cold that night last night, quite clear sky. I haven't seen much showing this morning, but we'll see what happens, eh? While we're sat here and I'm hiding in my bivvy because it's freezing cold wind blowing in, I thought I'd take you through a few items I use inside my bivvy. For the long nights of the winter more so, but at certain times if I'm doing a session I quite like bringing me battery pack. Didn't cost too much, to be honest. I think it was £60 thereabouts or something. And there's a couple of cigarette lighter sockets, light plug, and there's an inverter there. But basically what that does is it puts a fan through it to keep the battery cool if you're charging something what's quite, got quite a powerful charge once putting through it. USB connector, and basically what I do is your normal cigarette socket type things, and there's my iPhone, and you just plug it in and away you go. And something else I like using is PSP. Like a lot of people might use it for like games, I suppose, that type of thing, but basically I'll just flick it on for you. And basically I watch films on this, and if I quickly explain what I do with it, basically it takes MP4 format films. So if you get an MP4 converter and plug this in, and you've got your films in MP4 format, or download them in MP4 format, and basically drag and drop them into the video file, and whatever size memory cards you got. Like I've got loads of memory cards for this, and obviously I can charge it up on there also. Next up is my ground hog brolly system. One of the things I really do like is the way the door zips up or down from the top or the bottom, and it gives you a chance to keep out the wind and still be able to watch the water and it's I make use of that most of the time, to be honest. The little securing straps on the top for your rods, there's one each side, and they're brilliant, really secure, protect your rods. You won't have a problem with your rods falling out. Looking inside, with the flat front of the ground dog, gives it absolutely plenty of room, loads of room. There's my SS3 bed inside, and there must be 6 inches either end of the bed, so there's plenty of room for everything I take with me. Another little touch I like here is this tiny little peak. It's only a small peak, but it makes a world of difference. It just sheds the rain from one side to the other, so you don't have water rolling in off the top, or down your door, or even into the inside of your brolly system. So it's just keeping the water away. When it is really cold, and I do basically quite a lot of winter sessions or on the end of the wind sort of sessions, I don't want to be cooped up and feel like I'm not able to watch the water, so with all the windows and that's completely on the front of the bivvy system, and they zip down securely, it just gives you another option to use. Moving around the back of the brolly system, if you haven't used a brolly or a bivvy with vents in the back, I really think you're missing out. It's something that I make use of all the time, and when it's hot, you just you can open one side or the other, and it just lets the air blow through, and it makes such a difference to, instead of just sitting in your brolly or your bivvy sweating, you can open that and you just feel like you sat outside. It's brilliant. And as you can see, even though you got a mesh, it's the same mesh as what you have. You have a mesh front, what comes with this one as well, and you can still see out, which will protect you from mozzies and whatnot. It comes with 4 storm poles, really secure, and they basically, on a windy lake, their brolly system doesn't even think of moving, and the stainless steel threaded parts inside. It's just a job. The whole fronts will zip off, so if you use a solid front, it comes with a mesh front as well, or you can do without if you like an open front. I'll see you in a bit. Right then, that's the end of another session. I didn't do too bad. I had a couple of bites. I had a Urmi Monster at 24 pounds, so I can't remember the exact weight, and I had a 19 pounder in the night. It's raining, so I didn't mess around with it too much. I think the weather, with it cooling down, we had a couple of nights of really cold, clear skies. To be honest, I was surprised it wasn't a frost. It's definitely put them off a little bit. I think next time I'll play on the slightly more cautious with the bait, I suppose. Just I'll still putting a bit in, but I will take it a bit easier, I think, on the bait. Still managed a couple of bites, so I'm quite happy with that. You can't catch big fish all the time, I suppose. So to be honest, it's given me time to show you around a few bits and pieces, like my brolly system and a few bits that I like using in my bivvy. So hope you enjoyed this one. I'll see you next time on the bank. Okay, nice one.